Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set and towing the slab, Jake Junis.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trusted his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
Ready to go? At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Fastball for a strike. And away we go here in Milwaukee. The 0-1. And that one is inside. The pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he deals. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That one in there across the letters. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. Hayes at second with nobody out. Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Brian Reynolds here. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
O'Neal Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Went deep in the ball game last night. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Called strike right there. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Cruz. He scores, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Michael A. Taylor will hit next. Got him on the off-balance throw. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 2, and the Brewers coming to bat. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Martin Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Christian Yelich.
The left fielder.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 1, no strikes. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
On the ground, out to short. Cruz out to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
And now it's William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. And it's 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. And a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Willie Adames stands in.
That's the ball.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Wow.
Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Got it. That's out number 3. Brewers strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Andy Rodriguez. Junis back to work. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And he takes a strike. And there's the strike.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Martin Perez, the next to hit. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Gets the bunt down the right side. They apply the tag, and their runner moves up to second. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. There's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner at first with 2 away. Andrew McCutchen digs in now. That's in there. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Righty to the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Monasterio should have this one. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And now it's even up. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Oh, and that liner got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. Hit on the ground to the right side. Finds his way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
The lefty to 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
This is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You need a strikeout,
1-1.
and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. And here it comes. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. line drive. That's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. So now the pitcher for the Brewers, Jacob Junis. Trying to move the runners over. Hayes whips it across. They retire the pitcher on a textbook sacrifice bunt.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And that's down and away.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Two on, 1 out. Sliced hard but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Chorio on third. Terang at second with 1 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. Base hit, 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 4-3.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
0-2 now. That one to first, and that's just foul. Now snap throw to first.
No.
Throws it away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires. And 1-2.
1-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 4 and the Pirates 3. Top half of the third inning, down the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike at the knees.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Terang to second on the Hoskins. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 4 and the Pirates 3. Back here in Milwaukee, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The wind to kick the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And another ball. And Adames swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Wow, that was just foul. Very close to maybe being extra bases there.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside. And it's 3-2. High chopper to third. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Going, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now Joey Weimer. First pitch, and he just misses. One out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. Perez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Kicks and fires. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Throw over to Tellez. Play made. That ends the inning. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
The pitch. Out to short, Adames. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Bryce Terang. Perez back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Gonzalez to first in time. Out on the sac bunt.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Yelich at the dish. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bailey Falter loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Oviedo also getting ready. Terang, the runner at second with one away.
1-1.
In the dirt. Tag. Save. He's into third with a wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 2-1. And that one missing low. Right through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Martin Perez departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Bailey Falter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And there's the strike.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. Want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
The Brewers trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. And another ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
So 2 down now, and here is William Contreras. 1 for 2. Over to first, and he saved. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one in the air center field. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bailey Falter. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Hayes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Pirates down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. In the air, out towards left center. Chourio makes a nice running catch. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and they get Adames for the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Rhys.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air right field. McCutchen has it sized up. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the right fielder, Joey.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And a pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Taylor grabs it on the run. Top 6 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Yelich going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across and to a lay now.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So up next, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chourio makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. And the pitch. Chourio, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And he deals. There's a strike. And a good eye there. And that one upstairs. Back to work, 3-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The lefty fires. Got him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Right through there for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Gonzalez to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Junis in the box now. No balls and a strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. Set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Junis back to work. That's to third, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jacob Junis won't go any further tonight, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Trevor McGill comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Taylor runs. That's towards center. Moving under it. He's got it.
The pitcher, number 26,
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, number 19.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Just missed. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Taylor rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Andrew McCutchen. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Out to center. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's down to 1 at 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
1-0.
Righty delivers. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Yelich out on the play. 1 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next for the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. McCutchen snags it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And a curve misses outside. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Smash to the left side. They take the force out. What a play. Inning over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Buccos 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joel Payamps.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air out to center. Chourio sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Uribe, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the 0-2.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
One and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fly ball down the line. And it's foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. That misses off the outside edge. Two outs.
Right through there for a strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Out to short, Adames. Slings it across. Third out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Borucki.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. As the lefty gets to work. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first, and that's one away. as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Joey Weimer up now for the Brewers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down and in, moved his feet. Weimer checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. Right through there, got him. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They lead at 5-4. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball. That's in there.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's going to be Andy Rodriguez.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. text offering upstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. Ball 3. Nick Gonzalez to bat next. The 3-1. Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Late swing fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Edward Olivares. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
So the tying run at second. This one smacked out to left center. Takes the grab. Last chance now for the Pirates. Brian Hayes now at the plate. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Big spot, 2 outs. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here at the top of the 9th. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Bounce to third. Can't glove it cleanly, and that is the ball game.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.